Hey guys, welcome to your week 3 sessions. So in this block of exercises, we're going to be working on fluid movements, a lot more rolling and linking movements together. So again, as with all the other videos that we've done so far, make sure that the movements that you're doing are practiced somewhere that you are supposed to be, that you're allowed to be, and somewhere that is safe for you to be. This one's going to be quite an easy one to find equipment and places to train, but always make sure that you check surfaces and check the stuff that you're about to train on before you go jumping on anything. So as we did before, Ben's going to take you through the exercises that we're going to want you to do, and once you've seen and once you've understood what you need to work on, go away, take 5-10 minutes, maybe a little bit longer if you want to work on those particular exercises before continuing the video and moving on to the next one. And as we've said before, if we miss something out that's really, really important to your particular grading, feel free to take another 5-10 minutes to work on those sections of your grading booklets if you've got the equipment and the space to do that, and then you can continue from there. So I'll pass you over to Ben.
So this week for the white band, we're going to be looking at fluidity. The first movement that we're going to take a look at is the landing roll. I'll do them for you now. So with this one, you need to remember as you're landing, you want your feet nice and spread, taking the impact through your knees, then your hands come down away from that front foot, and from there you're tucking your head in and then just collapsing, going round over your shoulder, and then if you can, getting back to your feet. You can do this on the floor, but if you want, you can practice from the vault height that you used in the previous sessions, going from here. Now just drop down to the floor, don't jump. Doing the same movement like that. Off an object, you will be going a little bit quicker, so just be careful. I'll do one more of them for you now, and then you can pause the video and practice that for about 10 minutes. Right then, so the next skill we're going to look at doing is the dive roll. I'll do one of them for you here, just on the floor. So with this one, you'll need a bit more space than the normal landing roll. I'm just going to start from back here. We're going to squat down with this one. I don't want people to do it from a run just because you'll be going too quick. So we're starting from quite a low squat. You're going to have your arms out in front in a sort of triangle or diamond shape and out to the side. Now the technique for this is the same as the landing roll, when it is your arms touching the floor and your shoulder. I want you to think of it as more of a stretched landing roll and going round like that. And then if you combine that with a little bit of a hop and try and get more spread out as you progress, you'll start to dive. Now, the key things for this to be a dive are your feet and your hands, like your whole body needs to be in the air at a moment in time for it to be a dive. So try and aim for that. You don't have to dive very far, like you could do one quite on the spot and just making sure you're getting up in the air, which would work quite well. Just be careful with these, don't push yourself too far, as you guys know they can be a bit difficult and can hurt your shoulder a little bit. I'll do one more for you now, and then you guys can pause the video and practice these. So moving on to skill number 3, we're going to do tic-tacs into a vault. Now before you start this one, you need to make sure you've got a wall which is nice and stable, so make sure you check your environment before you train this movement. You're also going to need your vault height that you had from the previous sessions. This is what I want it to look like. Coming over like that, so I did the step vault. The key things with this one are obviously the tic-tac is quite important. As you can notice, you can take off from quite close. So it's the tic-tac, and then that same leg for me is going to go from the wall to the vault top, and then from there it's just me coming down with the step vault. Notice how I stay quite low down over the vault. I'm not going really high, you want to stay nice and low, so that you can vault down the other side quite easy. With this one, you can do a range of vaults. That was just a step vault, but you could do your cat pass and things like that. Also try it from the opposite side as well, using your other leg. I'll do one more for you now here with a step vault. If you want to pause the video, you can do and practice these for 10 minutes, remembering to do both sides. So the last skill I'm going to look at in this video is footwork now. With this one, I want you guys to be a bit more creative with it, as you won't have the same environment that I do in the gym. I want you to be looking at using your feet and moving quite quick, looking at things like balance and precision. One of the ones that I've set up here is similar to what you guys could use as a curve or something like that. I've got a takeoff point and an end point, and then here just represents a curb outside on the street, and it'd be something similar to this, coming through like that. So having nice precise steps on the curb and ending with a precision. If you want to mess around with your footwork, you can, and do things where you cross your feet over like that. Obviously that will make it a little bit harder to get to the end point and stick it, but that is a good challenge you can do. I'll just do one more here as an example. Through like that. If you want to practice this now, you can. Like I said, be creative with it, come up with your own ideas and little challenges. Off you go. Right guys, so we're going to finish up now with some conditioning. We're going to be doing 3 sets made up of 4 movements. Each movement is going to be 20 reps as well. The 4 movements that you're going to look at doing are press-ups, squats, cat crawl and bunny hops. So the first movement we're going to do is our press-ups. If you start to struggle at any point, you can go onto your knees, but for the most part, try and stay on your hands and your feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Right, so moving on to the squats. Keep your feet nice and shoulder width apart. We're going to keep our feet nice and flat, and we are going to be doing full squats as well, so that's all the way down to the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So the next one we're going to do is cat crawls. We're going to break these down into small sets of 5, but still doing sort of 20 in total. And we're going to go there and back, so you might need a bit more space for this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back. 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 Okay, well done. Right then guys, so the last one in this set is bunny hops. You're going to need the same amount of space as you did for the cat crawl. That's 5, and then turning round, going back. Turning round again. And then last time back. Okay guys, well done. That is the end of the set. If you want to take a minute now and have a rest, you can do, and get ready for the next one.
Well done for the stuff that you've done this week. Make sure to keep your eyes open for the Wednesday challenge videos we'll be posting soon. It might be a technical challenge or a conditioning challenge, and also the Friday opportunity for you to get some virtual coaching. If you send us your videos, we'll take a look at them. If you need to contact us about this video specifically or this week's sessions, you can do that in the comments, and if you need to ask us any questions in general, feel free to do that by email. We'll see you in the next one.